So here we have the RS Skewb Maglev. Yes, it's got purple internals. "17 seconds, very, very slow." Right, well anyway, so yeah, this feels interesting. Hard to grip properly. Ooh, this case, yeah. I'm sure Harry's screaming. How doesn't he know what to do here? There's some ridiculous, stupid, weird thing that you can do. Well, sledge. That's horrible, isn't it? Yeah, there's not much to say here. I think I'm going to send it over to Harry and see what he thinks of it, and then make him edit this bit of the video as well. Yeah. So I have a feeling Harry won't like this RS Skewb, but I'm sending him one anyway, and he can give it a try. Probably tell people that standard RS Skewb is better, but we'll have to see. Nah, I can't think of any annoying comment for him this time. There we go. Skewb packaged and ready to send to Harry. Goes in the bag, first class parcels.
Hey guys, it's Harry, and today I'm going to be unboxing this cube, which I believe is the RS Skewb that Daniel has kindly sent me. From when I've tried the RS, this is the Maglev, I believe, and I haven't tried the Maglev version. But when I've tried I originally tried the non-Maglev version at some comps, it seemed pretty good. Although generally I'm not the biggest fan of the Maglev cube. I'm guessing it might be quite similar to the Waylong, which is a decent Skewb, although I prefer the GAN. Obviously this is way cheaper, so if it's good, that's a good thing. I have been recommending this as a budget Skewb to people because it generally seems quite good, and now I've got one of my own, and we'll see how it ranks up. Got a stand along with an accessories box. I'm not exactly sure what's in here. Probably some special tensioning tool, because nothing can just use a screwdriver anymore. It's a pamphlet, a screwdriver, and these, which I think are the weird tensioning tool things. I don't exactly know how the system works. Right, now for the actual cube that anyone actually cares about. So, for comparison, Waylong, GAN. It's smaller than the GAN and slightly smaller than the Waylong, but not significantly smaller than the Waylong, but it's smaller than the GAN. Okay, first turns. So it feels alright. Like the Waylong, it feels very dry. But obviously that can be fixed. It's quite fast, but not as fast as I was expecting. I was expecting it to be massively uncontrollable. It seems quite good now, so far. It's it feels kind of the feel definitely isn't as nice as the GAN, because it's the GAN is very smooth and this is not. Like I said, it feels really dry, and that might be part of it. Do I remember this AUG? Yep. Alright, let's try a sole. .8 plus 2, okay. So, not very good, but that was partly my sole was pretty bad. It is it is very fast actually. In fact, it seems to be getting faster as I use it more, which makes sense, but it's not necessarily what I want. But that can just be personal preference. But it just seems too fast for now. So it's not awful, like it's definitely, I think, usable as a competitive Skewb. It's not as nice feeling out the box as the GAN, and it is very fast. So it takes some getting used to. But doesn't mean I'm against it. But I do have an issue with getting +2s like that from overshooting. I had a similar issue on the Waylon. It does seem to catch a bit when doing, if I like have to corner cut. I don't really know. I mean, that happens a lot with Skewbs because Skewb corner cutting isn't that great. But yeah, that is one thing I've noticed. But it seems quite nice so far. I can definitely sledge very quickly. 0.34 for a sledge like that, which is actually quicker than on the way that I talk about the GAN, and quicker than on the GAN. So in terms of like pure turning, I can turn this faster because of the speed. It just seems kind of locky. I'll have to do some more solves, but it feels quite good so far. Okay, so I've been using the RS Skewb for about a week now, and I think it's pretty good. I think it's definitely the best budget Skewb out there, but it definitely doesn't match up to the GAN in performance, in my opinion. It's got similar issues to the Waylon, where when just like doing sledges, it feels alright, but then in solves you just kind of get lockups. I'm not really sure why. I think it's because it's just not got as much like corner cutting, and also because it's very fast. Like it's a very fast cube, so I think it's quite easy to overshoot. And then obviously if you overshoot, then like if I'm doing a sledge, like I overshoot, then I can't do like another move because I've overshot, and then like it's locking up. It's just not like quite the same level as the GAN. I think it may also be just skill issue in terms of my part. I'm used to the GAN, so I'm used to the like extra, like the difference in the turning styles. I think if you use this more, you probably get more used to the turning styles. And it's definitely like doing like just timing like a sledge or something, I can do it really quick. But in solves where I have lots more stuff, it feels like my solves don't feel as fluid on it. And more complicated finger tricks I have more issue with, especially when there's like more complicated outs. I just find it like really easy to lock up. And I have the same problem when doing like layers, like flick moves often. Like if I like flick a move, I usually overshoot, and then like the next move I'll lock up. So it's just stuff like that. I've just found that I've got a lot of +2s on this side when like doing normal solves as well. So like I can still average some 5 on it. It's a good cube, but it's just not as good as the GAN. But it's also the main cube I would recommend to anyone starting out in Skewb, or anyone who isn't like super invested. I think it's the best, or I think it's like pretty much as good as the Waylon, in my opinion. Like the Waylon might be slightly better, but it's not a major difference. But like I'd say like even recent, like all my averages are bad at the moment because of the learning NS and stuff. But I reckon like when even like with my bad averages on the GAN, I'm still getting like I can still get like sub 4.5 like pretty consistently over the larger averages. So it's just not, I don't know, it's just not as good. But yeah, basically if you want a good cheap Skewb, get the RS, otherwise get the gun.